My name is Elijah Wooten. I'm the city's business navigator. So I work primarily with our small business community as well as our commercial developers. But we wanted to take some time today to talk about some of the resources available to assist businesses during the COVID-19 emergency that we're currently under. So there are a number of programs that are both through the state and federal government to support small businesses. The state of Florida, they have the Florida Small Business Emergency Bridge Loan Program. That provides up to $50,000, zero interest for up to a year. So it is a short-term loan within a year that you would have to pay. If it's after the year is up, then it's a 12% annual until the loan is paid off. But in theory, this is only to, get you over the bridge temporarily until some other source of financing becomes available, whether it's through insurance claims or other loans that you're making application for. And the funding is primarily for working capital. So to qualify, the business does have to be in an area declared as a disaster, which the state of Florida is as a part of the overall disaster in the country for COVID-19. Also, the business must employ maybe between 2 to 100 employees. So, if it's a sole proprietor or an independent operator, they wouldn't be eligible for this program, but there is another program through the federal government, through their Small Business Administration, or commonly known as SBA. They have an economic injury disaster loan program. Now that program provides up to $2 million, has a 30-year repayment term and an interest rate of 3.75%. For private nonprofits, they can also apply to the SBA's program with a slightly lower interest rate of 2.75%. In both cases, these are primarily working capital loans, so payroll or lease payments or bills that you need to pay for the business would be allowable expenditures. So we do have information on the city's COVID-19 webpage under business assistance. So you can get more information, click on the links, and actually apply online to either the state of Florida's program or the SBA's program, or actually both. So you may choose to apply for the state of Florida's program because it's a short-term loan while waiting to get a response from the SBA. If you have a pending application there, the state would just want to understand that if the SBA loan is approved or there are other sources of funding, that would be used to pay off the balance of the loan. The other thing that the city is doing is we want to also know who's open for business. So we are sending out surveys to our businesses to understand who is open, what products and services you're selling, what are your hours or operations, do you have any restrictions in terms of things that you have to kind of curtail because of the coronavirus, and if you offer any preference to senior shoppers, and then we'll post that information online so the residents are aware of the businesses that are open. One of the things our neighborhood services department also wanted to remind businesses is that the city does permit temporary signs that are external. So yeah, it has to be on private property. It does have to be freestanding. It limits it to around 32 square feet in total signage per parcel. But if you need to let the public know that you are open, or give directional signs that if you're looking for certain sections for curbside pickup or delivery, you are able to place temporary signs. But for the most part, just in terms of some helpful tips, if you are open, you do want to tell folks, you want to post it on your website, you want to place your hours of operation on your social media pages, you want to update your LinkedIn and Facebook and other social media profiles just to notify your customers that you are open for business. Also want to keep their concerns in mind and let them know the links that you're going to provide a clean and sanitized environment. But yeah, it's something that we all kind of have to adjust to, but we definitely want to be here to support our local businesses. Another resource that I didn't speak of with the state is the Reemployment. So for companies that because of the reduced sales don't want to lay off employees, there are resources available through the Department of Economic Opportunity under their Reemployment program. So for short-term compensation that is available, and that information is also on the city's website. And then likewise, if there are employees that unfortunately may have been displaced because of the emergency, that there is the Department of Economic Opportunities Connect, where there may be employers that are looking, like for example, grocery stores. I mean, they're inundated with shoppers now because folks are having to stay home for a prolonged period of time. So they may be looking to hire folks, or maybe they have warehouses where they need folks to help with stocking. So, they also link employers that have jobs that have more of an influx of customers due to COVID-19 with people that have been recently displaced. So there are programs. Of course, we're also available anytime that you can either call or email, and as a team we work to try to resolve issues quickly for businesses to get you the answers that you need so you can continue operating.